Muslims that are fasting apart from man expert, definitely. Apparently he's not fasting. Why are you not fasting? Or in answer? Okay. All right, we are at Urban TV Fan Plus. My name is Martha Fifi one more time. And do not forget that we are proudly sponsored by YMCA. That reminds you that registration is going on at the Institute. They have very many courses where you can pick from fashion and design to mass communication to business administration, cosmetology, all courses. They have fees that are affordable by everyone. So if you're finished senior 6 or finished senior 4, now is the chance, now is the time to go at the Institute and you could get yourself registered. All right, I also told you guys we have a guest in studio. You see on my left, I have awards that he won. But before I show you his very handsome face, I'll first tell you who he is really. And I'll first show you some of his work that he has done. He's an actor, he's a producer, he's a director, and an animator, yes. People who do animation films are called animators, for those who don't know. So he's known for movies like 1,000 Feet, where he won Best Animation in both Uganda for Film Festival 2021 and Africa Movie Academy Awards in 2021. I think actually 2021 was a very huge year for him, according to me, very, very big year for him. He's also known for his animations like Double Deal and Split. With his animations, he represented the country, which is Uganda, at the Craft International Film Festival in 2021. The Indie Film Festival, this happens in Ghana, Nigeria, but now right now it is actually, I don't know if it's still in Uganda, but they had come to Uganda. Don't know if they're still here. Then the African Women Mobile Film Festival 2021, Sotamba Film Festival 2021 too, Lift Off Global Film Festival 2021, and he also got 4 awards in all these festivals that happened in that year. So please look out for him. Let me show you some of his work, then I'll be coming back with him. He'll be telling us, you know, 1 or 2, 3 things about his life. Do not go away.
But I gave you more.
It was my money.
You don't want to work? All these people you think are your friends. My beloved son, I'm so sorry I passed you through all these troubles. But my intention was to turn you into a hard-working and responsible man.
Okay. The film industry is growing in Uganda, according to me, really compared to the previous years. We recently, over the weekend, we had awards, which were film awards, awarding best actors, best actresses, producers, and you know, people in the film industry. So it really makes sense for us to talk to someone who is in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashraf Mulima. Others call him Ashman.
Ashman. I have a lot of names.
Okay.
It depends where you're looking for me.
Hey, kati abe Dubai bakuitani.
Abe Dubai bamanyinga Ashman.
Ate
in film industry bamanyinga Ashma. Kati
Eh.
ba obis ne ogis be bamanyinga Ashraf.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wasibye otya ssebo?
Bulungi nyabo wasibye otya?
Bulungi. Muli mutya?
Je tuli bulungi muli mutya?
Je tuli bulungi. Say hi to these people.
Yes, hi everyone on Urban TV. This is your boy Ashman. Ashma, Mulima Ashraf, to mention but a few. Yeah, I'm a producer, a filmmaker, actually 100% a filmmaker. That is to say producer, writer, director, animator, to mention. Yeah, I'm glad to be here with Martha Fifi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right.
Yeah.
Talk to us about who you are, apart from what we know from, you know, the papers and the media. A little bit about your background.
About my background.
Just a few.
Ashraf.
Few.
Ashraf is someone who grew up in Rosira. You know Rosira? I know most of the people from Rosira, not Mubagaga. The people in Rosira, you know, from I went to school at Lakeside College, Ruzira,
Okay.
City Hill College, Mutundwe. Yeah.
Only
That's
mwana wa
it.
Chibuga. The other day I was talking to someone, I think, who actually grew up from here. Every time he passes a building, he's like, you're not be a
Hey,
fit for it.
that's not me. That wasn't me.
Okay, so grew up in Ruzira. That is where your family is.
That's where my family is.
Siblings?
Siblings of also that side.
How many are they?
3 of them.
Girls, boys?
Actually, 2 boys and 1 girl.
Oh, so you guys are 4.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And let me see. Do you come from a family of actors and actresses?
Actually, I come from a family of artists.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
from artists.
What do others do?
When I was still young, my father was a jazz player. He was playing jazz. He used to play jazz. My father, my mom was a musician, a band musician, way back when I was still young. Right now, my brother is a writer. Both of them, they are writers.
Really?
Yeah, great writers.
Do they write? Are
They write articles in newspapers,
Oh, okay.
and they do blogging.
Okay.
Like Stigertown blog is a blogger. He has a blog whereby he talks about fashion, art, and everything.
Oh, that's your brother.
That's my
And your
brother. You know
sister?
Stiger?
Yeah. Yes, I've seen him here on
Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah. Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay.
And the sister is also a businesswoman.
Yeah. So clearly, you going in acting wasn't something that came out of the blue.
Yeah.
It is something. Okay. So when did you discover that, you know what, maybe I can act?
Actually, way back since I was young in school, that is at City Hill College Senior 1, I used to love acting. I used to love acting so much, like you can't imagine.
Okay.
So I used to see people coming to schools. You know, back then, there used to be these groups, drama groups that used to come to schools just to play some dramas about different, things. Huh?
Yes, yeah.
So I used to love these people. So they used to choose some of the students in the school to be part of the play so that they can communicate well to the people, whereby they see their own also part of the
film.
Yeah. So I was one of them until one day we used to have parties at school, City Hill. Those who know City Hill is a school of parties. So, and we used to perform a lot. So there was one guy called Kasozi Rogers. Right now he's a writer and he owns some drama company. So yeah, he's a stage playwright. He's a very good one. So he used to train students because he was in the same school. He used to train students how to act and everything. So one day he had a play. So one of the people who was supposed to take a role did not come back because that person went home to come with clothes for the party, but did not come.
Really?
Actually, he was late. He was late. So Kasozi chose me and told me to come and take up the role. So I played the role. That's when I started, and he realized, yeah, this guy maybe has a talent.
There's something here. Yes.
So I kept on the dream from school, after my senior 4. When I was in vacation, I used to watch one TV series. It was called It Can't Be TV series. It was showing on some television back then. So I used to love it so much. So one day in the morning, I was watching the episode. Then they mentioned that they called for auditions for people who want to join film and everything. Call these numbers. They had auditions, so limit production. So I saw the number, I called, and I was told the day and time when the auditions will take place. So I took a step. I took a step. I went for auditions. Fortunately, I went through the auditions. Yeah. And I was given the opportunity by one legendary actress, Amida Mukandutie. I thank you so much. You started my dream, Amida Mukandutie. Actually, I saw her on Icon Awards when she was giving out an award. I had taken long not seeing her. So I was very excited to see her because that's the person who chose me. You know, in auditions, they give judges to select first who were their best, who were their best among the people who auditioned. So she chose me.
That's nice.
Yeah, I can't thank her enough because she started the dream. Without her, I don't know.
we wouldn't have, you know, these awards here on our table right now.
Yeah. So that's how I joined the Limit Production, where
Okay.
I acted in many projects of in this film industry. So they started my film career. I started it from there. Mr. Mulindo Richard, thank you so much. Mr. Mulindo Richard is the producer, is the CEO and director of Limit Production. He's a multi-award winning director. You know him. Yeah, so I was part of him for so long. He even taught me a lot of things. Even most of the things I know in this industry is because of that man over there.
Okay, thank you for that piece of background.
Yeah.
So you were here then in which year was this?
Which one?
When they selected you?
That was 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
So you act, you do plays, and 2017. What changed that? Well, you're like, you know what? Kangendeke Dubai.
Actually, during that time, to those people who have been in this industry, the industry has not been working on well, whereby it was full of struggles, like, you understand. It's not something, it was not a business at all. It was just, we were doing something for fun and for passion. Because of passion, we were just passion driven. Yeah, because, and you know,
there were no returns.
Whenever you grow, responsibility is called. Of course. So I realized maybe, actually, me to go to Dubai, I had a script. It was one good script, Bereavement. And I wanted to do my first movie by myself. I was so eager to do something by myself. No, I was not going to lead. Actually, I had selected the cast of this movie.
Oh, so you wanted to produce?
Yeah, I wanted Rushabiro Raymond to act as the lead actor and Nabanja Doreen to be the lead actress, or Nisi Marona, one of the two. So I had two choices. And Michael Awuyo Jr. and Rushabiro Raymond. So I had two choices as well. So I looked for money to produce this movie because I wanted to be to start producing my own movies.
You wanted to start your own.
Yeah, I was so eager for that. So I ended up looking for ways. During that time, I had done an advert of Uganda Telecom. It was U Insurance. It was a billboard that was on street for so long. So after that billboard, I took the money and I had to use that money to go to Dubai. So that I look for money and come and produce this script.
You went to look for
I thought this is something I'm going to go. 5 months I come back, I do my movie. Actually, the day I reached Dubai, I sent a message to someone who was supposed to direct this movie, Chigundu Andrew, is assistant director of Limit Production. I sent him a message telling him I'm coming, we are going to do this movie.
Give me 3 months.
Actually, I promised each and everything to him. He was so focused, he even called actors and actresses to rehearse different characters of the script.
Yet you didn't know what you had gone to and how things would go.
Yeah, I'm one of the people who thought, like always, people think like that. When you go there, you're going to just grab money and you come back.
Just pick.
Yeah, so that's how I went to Dubai.
Okay.
But since I was so passionate about art and film, when I went there and I realized, it's about looking for jobs, you start working.
I don't think that 3 months
for a contract of 2 years. I don't think that the 3 months will do. So I had to take action.
Because I heard that you actually started producing film in Dubai.
Yeah, I did so because after that, so there I worked for so long, for so many years over there. Then lockdown came.
Oh yes.
Like lockdown came. After lockdown, during lockdown I was so free because I was even not working. I was not working. I was so free in house, doing nothing. However, they were paying us, so I used to receive money and I was thinking, what can I do with this money? Then I had to go for a course, animation course at SAS Institute, Dubai. I had to do an animation course during lockdown. So I did the course, I passed well. So I started my first ever animation film, which was 1,000 Feet.
Okay.
It was a very nice one. The story was written by my brother Shafiq Nkugwa Stiga. It was a nice one.
Yes.
Actually, I'm so proud of that project because it put me as well where I am right now.
I mean, it came with awards.
Yeah, it came with awards. It was my first.
Imagine. I mean.
Actually, I did it when I was still studying the animations. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how. Then I realized when I was doing animations, I realized I'm getting awards, I'm winning this and this. Then there's some festival, that is the one on the screen.
Yeah.
1,000 Feet. So I realized while I was doing animations, I realized there is some article missing in our industry because we used to know Katoto, you know Katoto,
Yes,
and
yes.
very many other animators. So people used to love Katoto because he was doing mostly journals about the president,
Yes.
like that.
Funny
and,
yeah,
and
funny
people
stuff.
loved it. So I realized maybe I have to tell our own stories using the animations. Then I went to my brother. He's a writer. He's a very, very good writer. I can tell people you can go there. He can write for you many of the things. So he wrote, there was an article in New Vision about the 219 prisoners who escaped from a prison in Moroto.
Oh, yeah.
So he took the story, he told me about the story. I told him, yeah, let's write this. I can animate, just write something, I'll animate about this. And this is what we got from that.
Amen.
We went to Nigeria and actually this was not my first time to be nominated in Nigeria. But this was my first time. This became my first time to
that you
win.
had produced, yes.
Yeah. So I was always getting nominated in Nigeria for African Movie Academy Awards.
Yes.
But I was not winning the awards.
I know, right?
Because, those people are very, very, very good.
Very good. The
Very
competition is so high.
So high because I used to compete with people from South Africa. This category has many countries.
Yes.
So like this one, I competed with 7 countries: South Africa, Djibouti, Nigeria, Kenya, to mention.
Exactly. And people who have been doing it, who are not like you for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when they nominated you, like, is this happening?
I was shocked.
I know, right?
It was not easy to believe.
Exactly.
But God
Exactly.
did.
So your career jump starts again after this, definitely.
This. Yeah.
Yes. And what do we produce after this? What
So
are
after
some of
this,
them?
I came up with another animation which is so good. It's about the independence of Uganda. Those people would, if you don't know what happened on the Independence Day in Uganda, you have to watch this movie. It's coming soon. It's called Uganda Flag. It's not yet released. This is something I wanted to release last year. Actually, even 2021. I wanted to release it 2021. But I realized this is a very good story. Let me first hold it. Then I kept it. I wanted to release it last year. Again, I failed. So I'm planning to release it this year. This year. People will watch it. It's called National Flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to us about, because for us this side, we do not understand the dynamics really of animation, sometimes of film, who are not producers. Explain to us about 3D and 4D.
So there are 2 different things. Those are very different.
Okay.
3D, actually in Uganda, I'm the only one doing 3D animations. I think I'm the only one doing the 3D animation. Most of the people are doing 2D animations. So 2D, let me give you an example. We used to talk about, do you know something like cartoon?
Cartoon, yes.
When it comes to cartoon, the elements are different. Animations, the elements are different. The elements that we use when you're doing 2D, they are so different with the ones for 3D.
Okay.
The execution also is different, whatever it brings out, even the expressions, because in 2D, you can see it's a real cartoon.
Okay.
But in 3D, you can see like human beings. In 3D, you can see like human beings, as you see over there.
It's kind of form of a person, right? Hey. Okay, that's nice. we really need to know these things. When you don't explain to us, be like, how does he do them? All right.
Along the way, I had not talked about the movies I acted. I was an actor before I left.
Before you, yes.
I acted in many movies. The Only Son, Hanged for Love, Freedom, It Can't Be TV series, Mistakes Girls Do TV series, still running. So, and very many. So when I went to Dubai, I had to produce my own film. After winning the Uganda Film Festival with 1,000 Feet, I thought of doing my own feature film.
Okay.
While I was doing the feature film, which was diversion movie, I realized this story is wide. I can make it to be a TV series.
Okay.
It was a wide story. So I called for auditions and I got people from Dubai, most of the TikTokers and other actors, David International, Moon Tekisha, and very many of them, to mention, Aviator, to mention, but a few. But so I started something like this, Case, Africa, Nyondo Media, very many of them.
Okay.
So they came in, we started this, and here we had, the show was out, the movie was very nice. It was part of Uganda Film Festival last year, and it screened at Ham Shopping Mall, Cinemax.
Okay.
It was a very nice movie, very, very nice one.
Okay. You have been here 2014 and you are here 2023.
Yeah.
So, why you say no? You are not here.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like, who did you send? These days, you've seen the stories on Twitter. Someone can send another form of themselves to come and do an interview. Let me see.
I'm the one.
Now, I want you to talk to me about the involvement, because I feel like in every sector there are challenges.
Yeah.
Actually, before I go to my next question, first highlight for me challenges that are in the Ugandan Film Festival.
Actually, not the Uganda Film Festival, the Uganda film industry. Because
exactly.
When
actually,
I talk about
industry.
festival, the owners. Okay, so the Uganda film industry has a lot of problems, I can say. A lot of them, and filmmakers are facing a lot of problems coming out with works like that. It's not easy.
Okay.
Way back, it started way back. Filmmakers have not been appreciated. Let me give you an example. In Hollywood, America has grown so fast because of Hollywood.
Yes.
That is film. India, they have grown so fast because of Bollywood. Nigeria has grown so fast because of art still, which is music and Nollywood. But in Uganda, we fail to understand that this thing, the film can bring a lot of money to the country. We're still failing on that, actually. However, UCC, Uganda Film Festival, they are trying to bring out something, and I thank also Richard Hand Uganda for this. Also, they are trying to bring out something to motivate filmmakers to come out and love the industry, because most of them have left. We had people like Osman Matovu. These are legendaries, but they left the industry because they were putting in and they were not receiving.
Exactly. Not
very many have left the industry. Very good actors, very good actresses. I can mention some are in Dubai, some are in UK, some are in US. They left the industry, but these are people who could take the country somewhere. Because of the challenges, a lot of challenges. We don't have the film council.
Okay.
We don't have the film council. It's you, the producer, who has to go through a lot to look for money, and you produce your own film. After producing the film, there's no market. How? There's no market, and we have pirates. People who will come, pilots, who will come and get your movie, go and make copies, go to Zai Plaza, Majestic, and sell them.
Well,
you, the person who put in 50 million.
Exactly. You're not gaining anything from this, yes.
Unless now you will go to Uganda Film Festival, UCC, you get the 10 million, you get the 15 millions, but remember you paid almost 50 million
or 100
for this movie.
Yeah.
So the only thing which we want as filmmakers, we need copyright. Actually, not only filmmakers. If all artists,
the all arts
copyright,
industry,
because it's only in Uganda whereby you can go in a club at 8 p.m. and you leave 8 a.m. when you are listening to Jamaicans and Nigerians music. It's only Uganda, but you cannot find something like this in Kenya. Exactly. You cannot find something like this in Rwanda or Nigeria. Even you to play 5 Ugandan songs in a club in Nigeria, they can ban you for this. They can ban you for this.
Yeah.
You can understand. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need this 70% local content for TVs. We need this because this is what we've been fighting for. The industry is getting a lot of money from us because of this. Actually, the government is getting money
It is,
because
yes.
we are paying for locations. We are paying
Oh,
for.
you are?
Yeah, we do pay for locations. Why would the filmmaker pay for locations?
Which is
when
in
we
their
are,
own
when the
country.
movie is going in Nigeria, in South Africa, everywhere
yeah,
to
to
promote
promote
the
the
country.
country, yes.
Why would the filmmaker come up out and pay for a location at 1 million, 2 million, 50,000, 5,000, 500,000, right?
Oh my God.
So it's a lot of hassle when we are doing these movies. A lot, people go through a lot. Only that right now we have a little market, which is with some TVs, they are buying the content.
Okay.
But remember, this is not enough. We have millions of filmmakers over there. We have hundreds of movies being produced in a year. They need market.
Have you had or been in a meeting maybe with a few stakeholders? What are they saying?
Not once, not twice, not thrice. Very many times they have called us. I remember when Minister Otafire was still in charge of the laws and everything. He signed even the copyright law in front of me at Sheraton Hotel.
Really?
Yeah, they called filmmakers. They signed the copyright law in front of me. They called filmmakers, artists at Kampala Hotel Africana, and all of them came, but they discussed these things. And we even have copyright police, I'm telling you. We have copyright police in Chibuli, but you cannot arrest a pirate, or let me say, for example, I will tell someone, one of your workers, Miss Vijay Jr., that, for example, Vijay Jr. piloted someone's movie. So you cannot arrest him and take him to Chibuli and they keep him there, so that people will learn from him.
Oh, wow. So it is just paper and
It's
there's
just a
no
paper,
action,
but
there's
there's
nothing
no action.
being done.
There's nothing being done. But remember, I've told you about the Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood.
Exactly, yes, yes.
What have they added on the country's economy? A lot. A lot.
It
And
could, you
Ugandans
could
right
even
now,
take it to a bigger percent of 70%.
right now the country, the Uganda film industry is growing so fast because the kind of picture you're seeing now is not what we had before.
Exactly.
It's so different, so different, because every day people are trying to tell stories, different stories, executing them in different ways. You understand?
And I also feel like maybe the people are the one holding the industry back at some point.
Exactly. Who? The filmmakers?
No, not the filmmakers. Some of the, because you see, earlier you were telling us something about the movie, which was global for us, which would have made Uganda a global Queen of Katwe.
Like,
yes.
For example, it's not the first film that was supposed to be shot here, and then they flew all the cast and crew to another country.
And if you guys hear the reason why it wasn't filmed in Uganda, you can't even believe
You can't even believe Queen of Katwe is a Ugandan story, and it was not filmed in Uganda. Why? Because they paid each and everything. They paid whatever they were supposed to pay. And they went on set to start shooting in Katwe. While they are shooting, you see our policemen came and arrested them.
Hey!
So these people were tired of paying each and everything, and they have already paid everything, and they are wasting their time. So they decided to fly all the actors
and actresses and producers and the whole team to South Africa.
To South Africa. It's a Ugandan story. It's not the first.
You guys hear the title, Katwe.
There is a movie called Entebbe Airport. You can imagine, Entebbe Airport is a movie, a Ugandan story, but it was not shot in Uganda. Really? Really?
No, because you see, now this is bad.
These people want to come to our country to tell our own stories. Let me tell you, in Hollywood, they no longer have those good stories.
Yes.
The stories are in Africa.
Yeah.
So they are coming in Africa to tell you African stories. So do you expect them to come in Uganda?
No,
Really?
after that experience, really, they wouldn't
Really?
come back.
Do you think Disney can one day wake up one day and come in Uganda to shoot a movie?
Oh my.
You know, you saw Oscars recently. African stories dominated.
Yes, yeah, they did.
Wakanda, Forever, very many, Woman King. These are African stories.
And you see, with the way it is growing, it is attracting their attention. We have producers who come here to scavenge and, you know, see what is on ground.
Yeah.
But because there is no foundation, even the foundation that is there is shaky, they do not invest.
You know, this is a business whereby someone doesn't need to do anything else. Art is a real, art is supposed to be a full-time job for someone.
Yes.
But whenever you push those people to do other businesses, they will not focus and concentrate to bring up what you'll be proud of, like as a Ugandan. You know, people watch Ugandan movies.
Yes.
You can find someone who doesn't know that Uganda will have good movies. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the televisions are showing these low content movies. Because which are not good, because someone will feel, even if I put in a lot of money and I take to the TV station, they will not give me that money. So let me shoot something easy, even if they don't pay me and they show, I'll get the name.
At least, yes, at least my name is there, my face is there.
But they are not putting in money, they are not putting in efforts to bring out something very good, which the country can be proud of.
So how are the producers right now gaining from the industry? According to you, why am I saying according to you? Dear you.
I can say right now the only way producers are gaining from this industry is through Uganda Film Festival, I think.
Yeah.
They get some little money over there. We get some little money over there. Movie premieres, movie screenings, of which all of them need money.
Of course.
So you put 50, 60 millions for a movie. To shoot a movie, so you have to put another 10, you have to put another 50, you have to put another 10 for these screenings, cinema screenings. Even cinemas, they don't want to buy Ugandan movies. You know, this is what the government has to work on. Yeah,
and
you can imagine.
You see, when Netflix brings a movie like this, they start promoting it for free.
For free.
For free, they do promote it. But when it is a Ugandan movie done by a Ugandan producer with Ugandan actors, hey.
You understand? So why would I go in a cinema in Uganda and I take someone who is not a Ugandan, my friend, let me say my friend from, let me say US, he came to visit me or she came to visit me, then we go to a cinema and from morning to evening and we don't see any Ugandan film being shown. Really? And they pay for these movies. They are not showing them for free.
And they pay actually a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
That money you can give it to Mulindo Richard. That money you can give it to Nabuiso, Matthew Nabuiso. That money can be given to Zenken. That money can be given to Magay Hassan, Nishakalema, very many producers, to mention but a few. Very many producers. And they can bring out something of the same quality that you want to show. Even less than that.
Exactly. Anyway, good thing you're here, and it is good to have a voice. I know you see his voice went up. This matter is very sensitive. Eh?
Very, very sensitive.
Very, very
you know,
sensitive.
I'm someone who has invested in this
exactly, yes.
for so long because I used to put in money for transport, doing this, that. I lost a lot of things in this industry. I even had a job that I lost because of one movie set that I was so eager to be in. So I had to leave the job at Quality Chemicals. I was working there, so I had to leave the job because of film.
Yes.
I've lost a lot of things
you
because
have
of this
art. You have put so much, really.
Yeah, because of this art. So I feel so bad whenever someone doesn't respect art, whenever someone doesn't see what art has put on our tables in Uganda. Let me tell you, art is the only way to increase our economy. Like
I tell you, know, we are in a very huge debt in Uganda.
Yeah.
If they do not take up this your issue, we shall die.
Like it or not, if we have the film council will come up and call Ashman, come, we give you this money, you produce your film. After producing, you give the film back to the council. Yes. The council, it's their job to promote this film, to market and bring out that money. Bring out that money, get their money back, give you the rest.
Exactly.
It's very simple.
But
very
we have
simple.
a few
like
people.
For example, it's the first time Uganda has got a selection in Oscars. Who knew Uganda could be in Oscars? Now we had Tembele.
Tembele
was there in Oscars.
Yeah.
So we have good work.
I had Patrick the other day, the actor, and the one who was in it, and who was telling me, very good actor.
He's a very good actor.
Yeah.
We have very many. Rushabino Raymond, Simon Beskalema. We have a lot of good actors, I can tell you.
But I'm hoping
we had
now...
even won the Best Actress of the Year Africa, Joanna Agaba, from Nigeria. Competitors were like, what is her name?
Who?
What is her name? The Nigerian actress, Ini Edo.
Ini Edo, yes.
You know, competitors were very many. No, Rita Dominic. It was Rita Dominic in the race.
Okay.
So if you can imagine, we grew up seeing Rita Dominic on screen.
Yes, and she's competing
and
with...
she's competing with the Ugandan, who just acted only 32 movies, and she won the award.
Means there is some... Yes, there is talent. It's just not being used and money is not incurred. Exactly. But we have, I was going to say, but by now, good thing we have a few people, people like Humphrey Navimanya, who did great over the weekend.
Navimanya and the team, Osama, Icon Awards.
Yes.
Blessings.
I mean, that put us at least somewhere.
Yeah, these people made us feel like stars, actually, according whatever they organized, something like this. I felt like I'm having a Grammy.
I tell you guys, this thing is heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh, it is very, very heavy.
It feels like having a Grammy.
Yes, people were talking about it on Twitter like, what is that?
It was a great experience for the art industry.
Yes.
You know, artists felt so loved because they appreciated the people who we wanted to be appreciated.
Yes.
They even reminded us of the people that we lost in this industry. You know, how long has Mr. Katende been in this industry?
Yes.
Leading the Ebonies.
Yeah.
For so long, years and years, but he had never been appreciated. So we all felt loved because of
I
this.
also saw, I think she's called Elizabeth. Yes, I'm trying to remember exactly what's her name.
Sally.
Yes, the lady who cried and was like, she has waited for 15 years.
For 15 years for that?
Yes.
Mariam Dagire, she said she had written a lot of movies, but she had never been appreciated. So here comes Icon Awards. They appreciated her for the screenplay, you know.
Exactly.
It felt so good.
Atenda compared to other awards in Uganda, these ones didn't happen. Nobody complained. I think
nobody complained because we were happy. But
yes.
We go there.
Small like this. Let's go there.
You know, when you watch movies as a filmmaker, you also think of different things.
Yes.
When you're watching a movie, there are some things you appreciate about the movie and there are some things you don't appreciate about the movie.
Yes.
Honestly speaking, whenever they announce any award, as a filmmaker, there's a way you feel like, maybe this one deserved it. But remember, you were not the judge.
Yes.
You were not the judge, so the judges have that point. Maybe they have that one thing they realized in that movie.
They're looking for in a certain movie.
In a certain movie. So you don't know what was their theme. You can't say what, you can't say anything. So I wonder how people come and comment about the awards. This one was not supposed to win. Yeah, maybe he or she was not supposed to win because of what you saw with your own
or maybe a personal situation going on.
Yeah, but
there.
Remember, think about it. If you were the judge and you have the concept telling Ugandan stories, and the movie is not about Ugandan story, but it's very good. Do you make decisions for the festival?
Definitely no.
You don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We are still with the big man, Ashraf, in studios, and we are talking movies in Uganda and the movie industry. All right, so as we come to the end of the interview, what do you think should be done going forward? Apart from what we're talking about, for the young actors that want to join the industry, for the producers that produce the movies, what should they look out for, things like that? How do we sell this thing?
First of it all, I would like the government to think about this.
Okay.
We need a film council.
Okay.
We need a film council as the film industry, we need a film council. Without the film council, we need a film village.
Okay.
You know, it's we face a lot of problems in looking for locations. Locations in this industry is not easy. You go and ask for a room in an hotel, and they say no, unless you pay this money, we cannot give it to you. Then they give it to you. Don't shoot outside. You can
There are
imagine.
so many regulations.
So
yes.
many regulations.
And we also have people in this country that have very nice houses. Why are you
And they're not
people
giving
here?
them
Why?
out.
Why? Chi.
They're not giving them out.
Yes.
You know, we face a lot of problems. So I will not forget
Going
to
forward,
mention Mr. Frank Kabshenga,
Okay.
who is working on the film village.
All right.
Actually, he has a film house. To those who are looking for locations, you can contact him. For those who is under TFK Luminary,
All right.
it has produced a lot of movies as well. It's really coming.
Okay.
It's the next big
Do
thing.
you
in
plan
this industry.
on starting movie class?
I have a movie company,
Okay.
Ashman Filmz.
Do you train?
I have not yet started
That is-
training,
that-
but,
that was
training,
my
but I
question.
was training actors and actresses in Dubai. Yeah, but
okay.
in Uganda I've not.
You have not yet,
I've
okay.
not yet started.
Started.
But I would think of it. But if you want to learn acting, acting is all about facial expression. Acting is.
So konyigemu ako katono tulabe.
Nyigemu.
So kutono amukamera nawe. Seka. Kaabo.
Martha will kill me in this studio. Actually, I was still telling you, you know, in art we have what they call stage play and screenplay.
Okay.
They are two different things.
Okay.
The difference between stage play and screenplay is, in stage play, we use a lot of body movements. In screenplay, we use a lot of facial expression.
Okay, before you give them this knowledge for free, and yes, they should be paying at least 500K every 2 weeks for you to come and teach them. Let us hold it. Hey, this is money, business. Don't give them for free.
Of course.
Kati gwe kola 2 weeks course. Obagambe musasule 500K,
Allah.
250. Say bye-bye.
So
and,
thank you so much, Martha, for
yes.
having me here. Thank you, the team and everyone.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
All right.
Actually, my last words to the film makers, keep pressing.
Okay.
Keep pressing. Where we are going, the future is bright.
Okay.
The future is very, very bright, whether with the government support or without. The future is very, very bright.
All
Don't
right.
give up. Let's push, because the industry is growing so fast. This is not the industry we had in 7 years before.
Yeah.
So everything has grown up. So greetings to my mother who is watching over there, my father, I know you're watching, my brothers and sisters, and my fellow filmmakers who are watching, and everyone at Limit Production. Salute you.
All right, thank you, and congrats definitely on what you are doing, and we wish you the best from now on. Please always stop by.
Yeah,
This is your home. All right, thank you so much for keeping it Urban TV. We are still going with Urban Fan Plus. Let me give you a few tips about Ramadan. We'll be coming back with Dr. T, Dr. Tia Mali. Do not go away.